Tim just made a request. Is that what that is?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna accept this. Tszyu just made a request to come onto the show.
What up, Zoo?
He interrupting your cue.
Oh,
there he is.
All right. The man with the plan to knock me out.
that's exactly right. You know it, bruh. You know it.
I
didn't even have to say anything. You said it for yourself.
Yeah, I'm repeating your words. You know, you said it timidly. I'd like you to say it with your chest. I would appreciate it if you said it with your chest. You know, at the press conference, you were a little timid, like a little boy. You were talking about Christmas presents and all this stuff. But look, man, you're happy. I'm happy,
you, brother.
baby.
This is you. You got a big mouth. You like to talk too much.
Baby, I like to excite the people. Are you not happy when you got that contract? Am I not the biggest name you've been in the ring with? Stop playing with yourself. I'm the realest. I'm one of the realest in the game.
You're not the most talented bloke I've ever fought.
Because I walk.
That's all you are. You're a talker.
I only talk because I walk.
You're a big mouth.
I live this life. You were born into it. I lived this life too since I was 7 years old, baby.
Hey, and
this ain't nothing
I
new.
will show you why I was born into
new.
this life. Because I like to punch and I like to fight. That's what it is.
It's gonna be.
That's the life
good,
I was.
baby.
That's the life I was brought into.
Throw your best shot.
I will.
What you gonna do, Zoo? What you gonna do?
I'm gonna knock you out in two. That's what I'm gonna do.
In two. All right, baby. All right. I hope you don't get wobbled. I hope you don't just do a little pretty dance.
I ain't on my side, brother.
No, it's all good, baby.
Keith,
it's all good on this side. Huh?
Keith, have you ever had a fighter tell you they were gonna knock you out?
Well, you know, Danny didn't talk. He was a pretty good puncher. You know, you never said you was gonna knock me out. So
40 pounder.
You know,
talking about 140 pounders, man. This is the big boy division. 154. There's a reason why there's 10-ounce gloves here and not 8-ounce.
Yeah, you're bigger, right? But you're 22-0 with 17 knockouts. I was 22-0 with 20 knockouts. Okay.
24.
So you
24.
Still okay. 24-0. You're 24-0 with 17 knockouts. I was 24-0 with 22 knockouts when I was at your level.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I'm still knocking people out.
Is,
you haven't knocked anyone out in a decade.
They pick the right fights. They pick the right fights for you, mate. Mate, they giving you the right fight, mate. Up to this date.
They gave me a birthday present.
They said it on a plate.
When they called me and said, "Hey, Thurman," I'm like, man, what a birthday present that is. This is Christmas, birthday, all in one.
All in one, baby. All in one. Let's just have some fun, baby. You know what I'm saying? Let's have some fun.
I'm the one that's going to be having the fun.
Been different. You'll see, man. You'll see.
Tim,
what am I going to say?
Tim,
it is what it is.
Tim, you and I, we did an interview not too long ago, and I was asking you about cutting off the ring and things of that nature. Something, you know, we both feel you have to do against Keith Thurman. Anybody we got 1,086 on here right now. What can you say to them? Anybody on here that believes that you don't have enough experience for Keith Thurman?
Nah, man, that's all rubbish. Look, if he's gonna be running or if he's gonna come at me, whatever it is, man, it's not about experience in this fight. This is skill versus skill. I respect Thurman's skills, you know. I respect what he's done in his career. But for me, man, honestly, this is just a passing of the torch. That's all it is. No disrespect, but one time to last time.
Undefeated fighter. That's how it's supposed to be. That's exactly how it's supposed to be. I get it.
Yo,
I get it.
He just played with your name though. One time for the last time.
You know, they do once upon a time. They do once upon a time. They do sometime. Look, man, you know, everyone I fought with, you know, when they get out of the ring, they respect Keith Thurman's power. So I'm not worried about that. You know what I'm saying? I know that my punches are felt. I know I land my punches, you know. And he's talking about knocking me out, man. You didn't knock out Mendoza, okay?
Bro,
He had some speed.
Mendoza knocked the fuck out of a unified world champion with one punch. You can't
Yo,
disrespect Mendoza.
he wasn't. He
He's
was.
one hell of a
He was.
fighter,
He was
brother.
just backing up. He was just moving against you. You was hitting him in the later rounds. You was getting them. Bop, bop. You was hitting them.
Because
Boom,
once
boom.
I
What you
hit
mean?
him, once
What
I
you
hit
mean?
him, he knew. And when I hit you the first time, you're gonna be like, oh man, I'm gonna feel like Mendoza as well.
Mendoza was on his feet easily, taking them shots clean, baby. I
Oh,
question,
we'll
you know, I
yeah,
think you're
oh
I think
man.
you're a puncher, but there's different types of punchers. You know what I mean? I do recognize that you're a puncher, right? But when I fought Pacquiao, I knew Pacquiao could knock me down. He's not gonna knock me out, you know? So you just claiming you're gonna knock me out, man.
I will.
But you didn't knock
I
out
will.
Mendoza was
I
just
will.
slightly moving. He didn't even have the ring IQ that I'm gonna bring to you, kid. Okay?
Brother.
So it is
Keep-
what it is. You
I
know?
will.
How
I will. Mark my
what'd you
words,
tell
man.
me? What'd you tell me in person? Please don't move. Please just stand there stand there.
I said what I said to you in person. I said you're gonna squeal. That's what I'm gonna say. That's what I said. You're gonna be a squealer.
Please don't go nowhere.
Squealer.
Don't go nowhere so I can
Hey, he said this
What are
real
you
quick.
talking about,
He
man?
said this-
What's this
let me say
guy
this
on
real quick.
about, bro?
Most people that train with Keith, they were always concerned about his power. I'm gonna speak personally. I wasn't concerned with his power. I understood is you got to go to the fire and you got to weather whatever storms come. Do you have any concern for the power of one time, Tim?
Of course, man. He's a fighter. Of course, I'm gonna have a bit of concern, but that it doesn't bother me, man. I'm gonna walk straight through him, and if he wants to come at me, then let's meet in the center of the ring and slug it out, Mexican
slug it
style,
out.
flat-footed Mexican style, as you say.
Flat-footed.
Keith,
Flat-footed, slug it
you
out.
trying to meet him in the center of the ring?
Flat-footed. That's what I am, huh? Yeah,
I can do whatever I want to do, baby. I got
So,
free will. I got free will. I got free will. I can do whatever I want to do, baby.
Trying to meet him in the ring?
What's
You
that?
trying to meet him in the center of the ring?
I'm good. Look, we can first 2 rounds.
Come to daddy.
Bring it. Let's just go. I'll run right at him. I'll run right at him like I did in the air.
Let's do it.
I'll run right at him. Watch the Robert Guerrero fight. Round 1, I ran right at him. I'll run right at
Robert Guerrero.
Right at you.
Robert Guerrero. Come on, bro. All right.
No, I know Robert Guerrero
man.
ain't nothing, you know. I mean, that fight was won before the contract was signed, baby. I know that, you know. But at the end of the day, I ran right at him. So I'm making a reference. I'm making a past reference into the current moment that I'll give you what you want for 6 rounds. For them 2 rounds, I'm supposed to be done after 2. I'm supposed to be done after 2. So boom, bada bing, bada boom. You know.
Tim.
Bang, 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 as you said. Your head bouncing off the canvas.
Yeah. That never happened before, never will.
Tim,
Will.
listen. You know, Tim, that you don't have the same reputation here as you do in Australia. Do you feel like knocking out Keith Thurman is what you have to do in order to win the fight?
Oh man, I've always come for the KOs, you know. So whatever it is.
Damn, Keith, he coming for your head.
Oh
Yeah, you know.
100%.
You know.
And he look comfortable too.
Yeah, he's comfortable. He's very calm. Tim Tszyu is a very calm fighter. You know, he likes to paw with that jab and club you with his right hand. You know, he's a clubber. You know, he's a clubber. That's apparently, you know, I don't know how much he's trying to hit the clubs in Vegas, but he's a clubber in the ring. Okay, so at the end of the day, you know, I gotta prepare for that. You know. He's got a little, you know, I don't want to underestimate his other punches of his reservoir, but I would say as a right-handed fighter, most right-handed fighters are right side dominant, but Tim Tszyu exerts that, you know, when he went to stop Tony Harrison, nice stoppage by the way, when he went and stopped Tony Harrison, right? I mean, that was different, right? I mean, that was one, that was two, that was three, four, like 5 uppercuts, bro. That was different, right? That was different.
Yeah.
But he was there. He was taking punishment, right? You know, Sean, I've made things in the past, right? If I gotta take a knee, if I gotta do certain things to survive, I'm just so different in the ring. I want more time. I will draw it out. I want to be in the fight. I want to stay in the fight. I'm not gonna be up on the ropes and then just stuck up. I don't get stuck up. You know what I mean? I'm very fluid.
I like the way you talk about survival. It's good. It's good.
Yeah, it's survival. You know, you're always in there. You're always in there. Whether you're close or you're trying to do it from the outside, you know. I do recognize that Tszyu, even though he doesn't have a significant height difference, his overall frame, he will have a reach advantage, right? But we're gonna see, you know, there's not a lot, but you know, to get out a little sparring clips or whatever. But I've seen this man get pushed back by smaller guys. You know, I've seen this man just be in there with slick people and they're able to move tactically and survive, right? But my capacity of counterpunching, my capacity of combination choosing, okay? That means I'm just gonna bring a lot of challenges into the ring, my man. It's just a little different. You're gonna see that Keith Thurman, there's a reason why Keith Thurman was able to become a unified champion. You know, there's a reason why Keith Thurman's name was #1 at a time and place. And you're trying to make a name off of my name. I'm just trying to help boxing fans remember who Keith One Time Thurman is when I'm done with Tszyu.
Somebody commented and said you're preparing to survive in this fight. Are you preparing?
That's exactly what he just said for the last 10 minutes when he blabbered on. He just said, I know how to survive. He's going on about survival tactics.
That's if you're rocked. That's if you're wobbled. See, what people don't understand is that there's, you know, I'm a scientist, right? I understand field theory, quantum physics, probabilities, okay? So when you talk about, you said it yourself, Tim, that you're gonna walk right at me. But you also said, yeah, Thurman could do it. You said, maybe Thurman could, but I'm not scared, okay? So just knowing the danger that boxing is, because we're gladiators. This is the alpha and omega of the original combat sport, okay? We haven't changed the rules in so many years. All these other sports, they throw out flag, stop, you know, timeout. You know, we don't get that, baby. You know what I'm saying? We understand. We understand the grind.
Hey, Keith, let me ask Tim. Tim, somebody just said you got knocked down by Terrell Gosher. What do you think he gonna do with Thurman?
I got up straight away, man. It was just a little flash thing, you know. Nothing happened. I was never hurt. Survival again, but I ain't here talking about survival and what I'm gonna do and this. I'm talking about.
I'm saying winning. The way you got Tony Harrison, the way them 5 uppercuts will never see me, kid. See, y'all don't even understand what's called a reference point. Man, look, most people don't know shit about boxing. I guess that means you too, Tszyu. I guess that means you too, bro.